Sending the right coordinates.
The International Space Station is the largest man-made structure in space. It was built in pieces and then launched into space and assembled in orbit. In this video, I want to give you a detailed look at the station. We're going to look at each module in the order that they were assembled. We'll look at the countries involved and the future plans for the station. So if you're ready, let's go build a space station.
Alright, Shalom. This is Ariel Ben Yasharallah down here in the Lions Den camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak, Wadash, Ma'amath. A double honors to the elders and apostles like Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. A double honor to my elder as well, Harwan Ben Yasharallah down here in the Lions Den camp. And a sincere water to the Akim, the Akwatim, and the children who are pushing the truth and believe it with sincerity, the Banyam, Shalom, the water. This is just a quick spiritual hydration about this article about Starlink router. The headline is Starlink Generation 3 router revolutionizing satellite internet connectivity. I'm not going to read the whole entire article. I'm going to leave a link to it. But the main thing that stuck out was this part. It says Starlink, an ambitious, and this is the second paragraph. Starlink, well, I'm going to start from the top. The introduction of Starlink Gen 3 router marks a significant milestone in the evolution of satellite internet connectivity. This new piece of hardware from SpaceX Starlink is poised to redefine our expectations with a suite of upgrades, with a suite of upgraded features aimed at delivering an unrivaled online experience. Through this article, we'll delve into the innovations and enhancement that define the Gen 3 router, unpacking why it's not just an incremental step, but a comprehensive overhaul of its predecessor. This is the main point. Starlink, an ambitious project spearheaded by SpaceX, and Starlink and SpaceX were both created by Elon Musk, who also owns Twitter. So he's kind of bringing them all together, if you know what I mean. Seeks to blanket the globe in reliable, high-speed internet by deploying a constellation of satellites in low Earth orbit. As the network grows, the need for cutting-edge hardware capable of leveraging this advanced infrastructure becomes paramount. Enter the Gen 3 router, which emerges as an emblem of this synergy between spaceborne and terrestrial tech. All right, so that part right there where it says it seeks to blanket the globe in reliable high-speed internet by deploying a constellation of satellites in low Earth orbit. All right, and as you saw in the video, the first video was of a fictional movie where they had built the space station and they use it to bomb places down on Earth. That was from the movie Creator, where they were fighting robots, AI technology. And the second video was them actually coming almost, and that movie was created after the International Space Station was created, but that's just them in that's just their heart's desire. They want to be able to be up in the Shemayams. And I'm just gonna get it. All right, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. All right, that's Esau right now. That's Esau, and then that's also the and these heathen nations are also in that same spirit of Esau. They Russia and China, they also built their own space stations as well. All right, they want to dwell among the Shemayim. They want to dwell in the heavens and proclaim themselves as powers. All right, but truly they are not. Let me get my next. All right, this is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Khan, that's Esau. All right, their origin story is dwelling from the clefts of the rock, dwelling from the Caucasus Mountains. All right, Petra, which still stands as a testimony of their origin, that they just come from rocks. All right, the cavemen. And who shall bring me down to the ground? And because they think themselves that they themselves brought themselves out of those caves and lifted themselves up in this society, they feel as if they've done all this through their own will, through their own power. But it's all of the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua lifting them up. But pretty soon he's going to bring them right back down. And in Israel, so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, we are going to be lifted up. All right, and the speckled bird, the ones who look like these other nations, we're going to be lifted up and made the head, and they be the tail. Verse 4: Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and thou that set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. Khan. So all their space stations, all of their Starlink satellites, all of their 1.5 super duper reliable internet, all that is going to fall. All right, and even more so, I want to bring this out as well, just to show their wickedness more and more. Is another article. I'm gonna leave a description. I'm gonna leave a link to this as well. It says, "What is Point Nemo, the remote watery satellite graveyard where the ISS will go to die?" And pretty much this whole article talks about how when Esau doesn't like a satellite or a space station, they just crash it on Earth, and they crash it in between New Zealand and South America. I think that's Brazil right there. All right, and then they crash it right in the middle, and so right there resides a whole bunch of space of a whole bunch of garbage from outer space that Esau has created. All right, so Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna purge them off the earth because they're just creating trash. All right, they're just lifted up in their pride. So I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom.